outside God then, you know what you can do? You can go to the Christian church, because you know what? It's just about feelings. So you can know you can create your own doctrine, because the Bible is the doctrine. Yes. You can create your own doctrine and sing what you want, and say what you want, and do as you please. That's why the Christian church is so highly favored today. Because of that. Because you get the good church. Sing a song, fast song, slow song, get some money, back in the world, do as you please, and then come back. You understand? You get to do the best of both worlds. You could be in the church and in the world at the same time. You could be all holy at the same time and wicked at the same time. You can't do both. You cannot do both. Hear the scripture. All my people, man, we are asleep. And the only reason why we are asleep, because it's a sleep. It's a sweet, deep sleep. A sweet, deep sleep. How many people don't want to wake up? That when the most I say, listen, 2/3 of we people can die. 2/3 of we people can die. Only 1/3 can wake up. Sad to say, but hey, many are called and few are chosen. 1/3 will be chosen.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 21. He cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. He cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils. Do we provoke the Lord to jealousy? Are we stronger than he?
Here it is. If you can't take part in both tables, what's going on in the Christian church today? That's God that you're serving. Because if what's sin? Give me sin there. If you can continue sinning, but yet you self feel holy, something wrong there. Because this is what sin is. Read.
1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgressive also the law.
And that's New Testament. This is the New Testament when you listen to this Old Testament. Committing sin is transgressing the law. The law is still in full effect. So many Christian church sending the law down the way. That is not true. If you Romans 3 and 31. This is Paul, the prophet Paul, who is using writings to justify that the law is done away with. Hear what Paul said, because y'all don't understand Paul's writings.
Romans chapter 3 verse 31.
Read.
Do we then make void the law through faith?
Boy, all we need to do is believe in Jesus Christ. All we need to do is not faith. Hear what Paul says now. Continue.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Yes, we establish the law.
We establish the law. What establish law mean? To put in your back pocket? To do it. To make it a point. That's what it means. To establish a law. Here how the Christ spoke. Here how the Christ spoke. Because Paul and Christ can't be contradicting each other. Because Paul is the servant of Christ. Hear what Christ said.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 17.
Read.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
But to fulfill. What fulfill means? But God may be contradicted. You can see what the word fulfill means. Joseph, bring in the word fulfill there. No? Okay. Alright, listen. When Christ comes to fulfill the law, he magnified the law. And one of the things he fulfilled was animal sacrifices. So, when you sin, Israel, I talk with other nations, when you sin, you no longer have to go to the temple to kill a goat or a sheep to get forgiveness for sins.
Right.
Because Christ, though, become the eternal sacrifice. He fulfilled that law. That is what the new covenant is based on. The new covenant is not based on the law done away with. It's based on that law being amended. Christ kept that law, finished that law. He fulfilled that law to give us the chance to keep the rest of laws. So now, as Israel, if you decide to keep the law, it gives you a chance to change your ways, to start to learn how to keep the laws, because you didn't born in them. You were born into sin. You were born into this world. You ain't gonna be able to keep the laws right off the bat. So you got the chance though, the opportunity in fear trembling to keep the law, to stop sinning. For sin is the transgression of the law. That's what sin is. So you got the chance now to keep the law. Israel, I turn to Edom, I turn to Moab, I turn to Israel.
Read. 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. Read. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Any man love the world, for this world is a sinful world. As I said before, the structures in this world is directly opposed to God's law. Everything set up in this law, in this world, is directly opposed to God's law. You don't see it, but it is so. That's why it is said you are born into sin. For sin is the transgression of the law. The structure, listen, the Roman system is directly opposed to God's law. The Chinese system, even though we're under that, is directly opposed to God's law.
Psalm chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given in to the hand of the wicked.
The earth, listen, continue.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If not, the earth was handed into the hand of the wicked. Then who's the wicked today? The wicked rule the world today. I never got answer in one question. What race of people rule this world today? What system in this world does govern this world today? The Roman system. Who does that system pertain to? We like to dance on the topic, but we know it is the Caucasians. Ain't no question about that. It is the Caucasians. The wicked rule this world. So who's the wicked? It is the Caucasians and the other nations that form a pact with them. The same Moab, which is China. The same Ammonites, which is Japan. Yeah? The same Hamites, which is some of the other African nations that want hands with them. The same Israelites, which is the same Arabs. Those are the other nations that are in the loop with him, with them. They're the other nations that fought, that are in agreement with him. We is the only nation that, well, we're in agreement with him, but the only difference is that we're in service to all of them. Because we didn't want to keep God's commandments, we didn't want to serve our God, we didn't want to serve the other nations' God. We know what the Most High do? This is what the Most High do. The Most High say, alright, you gotta serve them gods, but you gotta serve them. You gotta serve them gods through them. So you can serve them. You can serve all the other nations. And that's exactly what's happening. You can be the tail and then you can be the head. Give me that. We is the tail. You can't look at it all the way. And the simple things to point this out. Simple things. We have no industry. What industry do we own? Listen. Tourism industry, how we get that? That is something through slavery. We were given that. And it's a must. That is something through slavery. Matter of fact, as I say, that's like soft porn to hardcore porn. That is soft slavery. There's a way that you won't really recognize it. You will complain about it. You will go work every day and you, this is slavery, boy. This man working me hard, boy. But you won't recognize that you're still in slavery and you're perpetuating it on your own.
Right. Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 40. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Yo, you heard that one? No, he got lent to we. And that what's happened. The other nations is lent to us. We don't lend to them. You ever see a white man, or an Arab man, or an Indian man coming to borrow money from we? The 95% majority of this country. You ever see that? No, you've never seen it. Gotta pay attention. Why is that so? Why is that so? Give me Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, Verse 48. Therefore shall thou serve thy enemies,
Again.
which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put.
This is the reason why. This is the reason why we can't lend to them and them is lent to me. Set the book, read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
A yoke of iron upon our neck. They got come on and everything going to the yoke of iron come off. Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee. The reason why the moth today is because he destroyed up here. But yet you want to forget about slavery. You want to pretend that it never exists. Now we can hear a big bunch of jailhouse talk, people talking about slavery never happened. Show me a slave ship. All of a sudden now.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example.